Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show is sponsored by Hog Holsters, Olight Flashlights, and Heal That Pain Shoe Insert. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show. Here with Joe from Lifesaver's Water Filtration, and I'm really excited to talk to you about this because I try to find new and exciting products, different stuff than you might have expected on the channel. You know, we've looked at a lot of water filter stuff over the years, but I got to tell you, I'm impressed with Lifesaver, and I thought I would show it to you. And instead of me talking about it, let's talk to Joe. Joe, thanks for taking a minute. And Joe knows a lot more about it than I do, so tell us about Lifesaver. What makes it so special and different from most of the other water filtration on the market?
Excellent. Well, thanks for the opportunity. So I've been in water filtration for around 24 years, primarily dealing with carbon and reverse osmosis. When we purchased the Lifesaver product, it was really a huge step for us to see what ultrafiltration could bring to the water industry. This one in particular is our newest release, November of last year. It's called the Lifesaver Liberty. And what makes us different than other companies that are out there is we use hollow fiber membranes that get down to 15 nanometers. Now, the camera's not going to catch this, but essentially what you're doing is funneling any fresh water source through our membranes. Starts off at around a 3 micron size and exit up on top at 15 nanometers. Well, that's a pretty important number because most viruses are 20 and above. And there's some strict protocols that are set by NSF that we have passed and exceeded. There's only 2 companies that are out there that will give you that endorsement from NSF protocol. P231, that's MSR Guardian, and ours. So all of our products function essentially the same. Water's pressurized from the outside of these membranes through the top. For this particular product, you can scoop the water from the bottom, put your base cap on. We have built-in pumps on all of our systems. You pressurize the system by pumping the airflow through the filter. Our cap has a seal to keep cross-contamination. When you twist that cap, it will open up the top on the bite valve. We've got a flow control valve. You can open and close the pressure of the water to get the flow to your expectation. We've also built a threaded head that fits onto an Nalgene bottle, Camelback, Hydro Flask, and any number 42 size threaded head. If you don't want to get your hands wet and it's highly contaminated water, we built in a scavenge tube. And essentially it's a 3/8 inch tube that you plug into the port, drop that tube down into any fresh water source, pressurize the water, it will draw from the pond, the lake, the stream. And that is utilized as your water source. So you can either use it as a single device, a holding, carrying device, or you can use it from a water stream, lake or pond, any fresh water source. This system will do 2,000 liters of water. It has a fail-safe built in it. So once those pores start to clog up, you'll get a slow flow, low flow, and then eventually no flow. So the system will protect from getting any viruses, any bacteria, naturally built in because of the size parameter. It's physically impossible to push anything larger than the pore size of the system itself.
So basically for us Georgia boys, when it gets clogged up enough to not flow, it's time to change the filter.
Time to change the filter.
And so this is comparable to the MSR Guardian at about a third of the price.
Yes.
Something like that, which is pretty
Absolutely.
cool. And then the other item I want to look at was really got my attention was this is kind of a good for camping or for emergency prep for smaller groups. But if you've got a family or you're trying to be prepared for emergencies, you don't have to. We're not talking about end of the world. We're talking about maybe a part broke at the water treatment plant, and now you got a boil alert. You got to have some water. We're so used to, at least in the U.S., of being able to turn a faucet on and clean water comes out.
Until that faucet doesn't work.
It doesn't work sometimes, but sometimes not clean water comes out. You know, my area 2 weeks ago, they had a boil alert in one of the counties. There was a problem at their treatment center and said, don't drink the water. So I think it's a good idea to have water storage. But if you store clean water, you got to worry about it becoming contaminated, bacteria and whatnot.
Put chlorine in it. Yep.
So you've got a 5-gallon jerry can system, which I think is really rock solid.
And very similar to the other technology, they're all basically the same. You have your hollow fiber membrane that goes the duration of the jerry can, top to bottom. Now this jerry can will do 20,000 liters of water. Your fill port is in the reverse side of the can. You fill up your water source from there. Doesn't matter if it's contaminated or not because it's going to pass through our hollow fiber membranes. The pump is built in. You pressurize the can, twist the knob, and you've got purified drinking water down to the nanometric level. So pure that you can irrigate wounds from it. Our jerry cans have just passed military grade water purification systems. It's called NSF P248, which makes us one of the strongest leaders for providing pure, portable, humanitarian, military, and prepper relief.
I think we're going to be taking a closer look at some of this stuff and do some detailed real-world testing on it, but I really wanted to bring it to you because I think water is so important. You know, I'm a plumber, and you know that, so I've kind of got a background in water from all sorts of different ways, but clean water is important, and it's one of the leading causes of illness in a lot of places is bad water. So it's really important to make sure your family has safe water, whether you're camping or whether you're waiting for an emergency. So thanks a whole lot, Joe, for taking time to talk to us.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show. Once again, I'd like to thank my sponsors and encourage you to go check them out. First of all, Hog Holsters, helping Americans wear guns. Olight Flashlights, makers of the PL Mini, PL Valkyrie, and lots of other cool flashlights. And the folks at Heal That Pain Heal Seats, which I'm wearing right now. They literally changed my life. So I encourage you to check them all out. Tell them I said hello and thanks for sponsoring this year's coverage of the 2019 SHOT Show. Once again, my name is Brian. Thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.